Hello guys, hello everyone. Today I will be since I'm doing full stack development, so I thought it is better to revise my HTML because as soon I will be starting JavaScript. So currently what I'm doing, I'm just revising HTML and CSS and Bootstrap in for a few days, and in the night time I will be uploading the DSA questions. So yeah, today I will be basically going go a quick revision session for HTML. So I have my old notes, so I will be going through them as a reference. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So basically, what is the HTML? As everyone knows, HTML is a hypertext. Hypertext markup language. What do you mean by hypertext? Hypertext stands for links. What is links? Links means connections of text to each other. Okay. Suppose my name is Pawan and someone's name is Ram. Okay. So the connection between both names is called as a hyperlink. Okay. So all the webs are connected like this, right? So yeah. So if you can see what I'm trying to say. Key, all the websites have structure one. So HTML is basically the structure of any website. So it is very crucial. Okay, it's very crucial to you should know at least HTML. So you will be comfortable with web technologies, what's going on. You have seen net inspection tools, very fancy stuff. Uh, okay, so what is the autonomy of HTML? HTML is not a totally programming language, it is a markup language. Okay, it's only provides structure, plain structure actually. So what is autonomy? What do I mean by autonomy of HTML? It's basically mean a structure on, in Hindi we called it sanrachana. Okay, so what a sanrachana means, how is all the functionalities are there. So basically in HTML there are two things we have to consider. First are elements and seconds are attributes. What is elements? If you have seen HTML before, so a paragraph, heading, this kind of things are called elements. And what is attributes? Attributes are something, if you have a prior knowledge of any programming language. So if attributes are if you store some kind of value inside some variable, that is the kind of variables. So in HTML there are links, source, because in source you store some kind of link where, okay, in href, hyperlinks, sorry, references and links, these kind of things are attributes. Okay. There is a body to an HTML. On the top of the body there will be document type. I can type it for you, but since I'm assuming that you know the little bit of HTML, so it is since revision class, so I won't be going all the way in. Okay, so this is the thing. There is a head, there is a body. In body, whatever we write will be shown in the page, right? HTML head, we have titles, which will be this thing, right? Titles will show here, and all the metadata will go there. Okay, so after that, there are categories. Okay, uh, categories in HTML. What I mean by categories, there is non-semantic and semantic type of elements. Non-semantic means the elements which does not tell what kind of data is inside them. Let me give you an example. So suppose I have created one div, okay, and I have put it just my name here, right? And I will just save it. So if you can see, mm, the name Pawan has appeared here, right? But if you have all the code in the world, so how can you know what kind of data inside it, inside the div? You don't know because it's not telling what kind of data will be there. I can store links, I can store sections, I can store whatever I want inside the div, right? But now look, I have like this thing called h1. Okay. Mm, so this is our h1. Now I have typed down. So what will it do? Now you suddenly knows the h would stand for heading, and what kind of data inside it, regardless of it, it's like it will be heading. So this is called semantic element, which like tell what kind of data inside it, and the element which does not describe what kind of data are inside there are called like non-semantic. Okay, so there are so many semantic and non-semantic elements, so you can distinguish between them. So some of them non-semantics are like divs, span, okay, and semantics are like all the like headings, paragraphs, your image, video. These tags are like semantic elements. In latest iteration of HTML, they have introduced a new set of like semantic elements, which are like very famous. That's are like header, footer, section, nav, aside, and article. Okay, so article tells you that it has article. Header tells you that it is a header of like any website. Footer tells you like it is a footer of some particular website, right? So yeah, this type of things are there. So yeah, and if you know, as you can see, if anything start in HTML, like h1 has started our, and I have put it something called like header, right? And I have like closed my header, sorry, closed my tag. So there will be always be like an opening and closing tag. The only difference is there will be this slash. Okay, but there are also some like self-closing track. There's like BR and HR horizontal rule. Okay, these tags are what self-closing tag. Okay, they are not so many, but yeah, there are. You can see the ruler appeared. Okay, uh, so next thing is like next thing in a HTML to be like to remember. You don't have to like remember everything HTML. If you are able to distinguish uh, the semantic and non-semantic elements, so it's pretty much there. So in non-semantic, just remember div and span, and all the rest of them are like almost, not everyone, but almost are like semantic elements, like where they tell what they do. Okay, like header, footer, navbar, section, article, this type of thing. So use this like suitable things. If you have like want to write a particular section or a particular article, to use article tags, so it is like more convenient and SEO optimized also. Okay, so if like yeah, after that the thing we have to like keep in mind is like block level elements, sorry, elements, uh, and block level elements and inline elements. Okay. So let me just comment it out. Uh, so there are these two things also there. Block level elements means it will take the whole row. Like a header is like a block level. H1 heading is a block level element, because when I use header, after that you can see the whole space is like taken until this point. This whole space is like taken, and everything after header is like coming below it. So like if I have like created one paragraph element and put it some Lorem, some kind of some Lorem, oral Lorem, some X. Huh? So uh, So this type of things is what if it is rendering, you can see it is like on the bottom of it. It's not coming, so it is not utilizing this space, this remaining space, right? So it is a block level elements which like takes the total width of that particular section. Okay, you can say total width of like this line. But inline elements like span, bold or strong, they are like bold. You know, now bold makes bold, strong, yeah. Also bold and strong, and emphasize and italic, like right. So you always like use not the bold or strong. You it is like homework. You should have like search which is like better, a bold or strong or emphasize or italic, and what is the like benefits of them. You can like search it. It will be fun. Okay, it's like a small thing. Okay, so yeah, this is like block level elements. You can now categorize your HTML in some parts. So suppose you are designing something. So now you can, how can you distinguish things or differ things? So there is semantic, non-semantic. Try to use like semantics tags more. And now you have to like if categorize your like site in a chunks of blocks. So you should know what kind of block or what kind of look you are going for. So use like inline or like a block level elements in your convenience. Okay, uh, that's it. After that, there are not many things in HTML. I think it's like very simple. It's like a normal language you speak in English. So yeah. So after that, yeah, this is the only thing I wanted to tell. After that, we will be moving apart, uh, further down. So what else is there? So now there are, we will start with all the things. So basically there is like all the all the basic HTML tags. So this is H1, right? We have already covered it, and these have like six difference level. Okay, so I will just do this. Yeah, and I also like to tell you how like you can see this. Changes to 5, 6. I think yeah, 6 are there. Okay. So if I can like write my own name. Okay. Pawan, and same goes for this also, and this also. Okay. So can you like see? Even if like I have like written these three last headings side by side, it still are coming in a stack like on one another of these are taking this remaining space all by themselves. So this is like block level element. This is the one block. Okay, they have taken all the block for themselves. After that there is paragraph. We can write anything lorem. Okay, and XYZ. Yeah, this is like basically the paragraph. Right. Yeah, so I don't want to make it like very long, so I will be like stopping this video here, and I will upload after this just another video which will have the remaining stuff, all the like basic tags. So let's, I will pause.